Okay, so now we are going to do questions 1 and 5. In the last video we did questions 1 through 4. So now let's do question 5. Okay, so ABCD is a kite, and we're going to use this kite to answer the following questions. First, it says BCE is 50. So what's BCE? BCE is from here to here to here. So let me make this bigger for us. So it's saying this angle right here, BCE to here, from here to here, from here to here to here. So they're saying this one right here is 50 degrees, okay? And they're looking for EBC, which is this EBC. Okay, so that's going to be that one right there, okay? So that's what we're looking for. Let me get this in a different color. We're looking for this one right here. That's our x. What is that equal to? Well, remember, a kite splits its angles into 90-degree angles, right? Let's see if I put this down here. Did I write? Yeah. It splits it into 90-degree angles, right? So that means that these are two angles of a right triangle. So this right triangle right here, right? And if you remember, a triangle is equal to 90 degrees, or sorry, 180 degrees, right, is for a triangle, okay? Well, we know one's 50, and remember, this block right here tells us this is a right angle, right? So we already have 90, 50, and we just need our x, right? So that means we can put together an equation, and we can say 90 from over here, and is 50. Oops, sorry. Plus 50 plus this x that we're solving for is equal to 180. So these two are 140 plus this x equals 180 minus that. Oops, sorry. I'm going too fast today. Sorry about that, guys. Minus 140. So that means x is equal to 40, okay? So that's using, remember, that's a right triangle that we're splitting it into. Okay, so now I'm going to do number 6. EDC is 25, so that's ED. Got to go be careful on this. EDC, so I'm going to do some erasing here. Okay, there we go. So EDC is 25. EDC. Okay, so that's going to be this angle right here is 25. And ADE, this one over here is 4x minus 3. 4x minus 3. Okay, what is the value of x? Well, we need to find out how these two relate to each other, this angle and this angle. Well, if you remember, let's go back over here. When you have, hold on, when you have diagonals that split up a kite, this diagonal, the one that meets at different sides, creates two angles that are equal. The opposite angles are equal, but the whole angle of the whole kite, not just the ones over here. But this one here, when it splits the same sides, then those individually new created ones are equal. Okay? So those are equal, and these are equal as well. Okay? I'm going to do it one more time just to make sure everybody's got it. Let me give you a better pen than that. Okay? So when you've got a kite like that, and these two are the same, right? And these two are different. Now we split it with our diagonals, right? The diagonal that splits the different sides creates the same angle over here. So these angles are the same, okay? Now, the one that splits the two sides that are the same splits them and creates two new angles. And these two new angles based upon the diagonal are the same, just like these are the same, okay? Okay, so these are the same as each other. These are the same, and this big angle for the whole kite is the same, okay? So we're going to use that to figure out how to do this. Oops, hold on. So now that we know that, let's see what's going on over here, drawing. Let me get this pen. We know that this angle right here is the same as this angle right here because two sides that are the same are being split, and we can tell these two sides are the same. So when you split the same side like this, the new angles that you create by that diagonal that splits the two adjacent the sides that are the same are equal. So that means we can go 4x plus 3, or sorry, minus 3 is equal to 25 plus 3 plus 3. 4x equals 28 divided by 4 goes away. X equals 7. Okay, so that's how you can solve a problem like this. Okay, so that's pretty much the assignment. The rest of the questions are practice questions, so please try these. Remember, take good notes here and try these problems here, 1 through 12, and then there's going to be 5 more problems here where you're going to be finding what's the value of this based upon having these angles here, and what's the value of this. Okay, here they're going to ask you to solve for x, okay, for number 15, and number 16 ask you to find a side line segment. Same here, except you're going to be solving for x. Okay, so make sure you read carefully. When you're done, make sure you enter your answers into Canvas.